Hello Aries, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to your reading. It's Tuesday the 26th of May 2026. 2626, that could be a number you might want to look at. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. What messages do we have for Aries? Messages for Aries. You have the Empress, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So Aries, you are working towards something. You're investing your time, your energy, your efforts into something. Could be training for something or really working towards something with regards to your money, your career, your business, your finances. You're focusing on something quite heavily. Ten of Pentacles, yeah, it could be with regards to money. As I said, money, finance, whatever that is. There's also possibly a commitment involved, or a marriage, a commitment, home life. The Empress, that is potential, huge potential for growth, abundance, fertility, nurturing, creating, progress, growth, love, you know, whatever it is. You've got a real passion for something here, a real nurturing, really supportive, really nurturing, really, you know, all for this. The Hanged Man, well, perhaps you're sacrificing a lot. You're sacrificing a lot in order to have this outcome, this abundance, this growth, this commitment, whatever it is that you are going towards. There's an energy as well of kind of surrendering, letting go, seeing something from a new perspective. Perhaps you're trying to see things from a new perspective, how to work towards this, how to get to this outcome that you want. You want growth, you want progression, but you're kind of applying yourself, committing yourself and seeing where it goes, but all the while very much working, excuse me, working hard towards it. So let's see what these could be about for you, Aries. Why is the Empress here for Aries? The Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's some sort of betrayal here, or feeling betrayed, or someone has betrayed you, or you feel that someone has deceived you, betrayed you, or not been truthful with their words. There's something, it's like you're working towards something. You're still as committed towards it, but you're kind of letting it go, but working towards it. You really want this, but you're also sort of letting go of it. Okay. Or you're feeling like you're the one working towards something or committed to something, but someone else is not. You feel like you're the one putting in all the work in order to grow and progress this. You're the only one committed here. You could be, I don't know, receiving some sort of information or communication from someone that's leaving you betrayed about something that you've been working towards. Or someone is telling you that they want growth and progression and they're really working towards this and they're really committed towards this, but you're not trusting that they are. Why is the Hanged Man here for Aries? The Five of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands in the upright. Yeah, there's something here that's disappointed you in the past, or you're still working towards something even though it's left you feeling somewhat betrayed, or it has betrayed you in the past or disappointed you in the past. You want this to be a success. You want some sort of success, recognition, achievement and victory. It's like you've been set back by it, but you still want this. You're still working towards this. You're still committed towards this. You want this victory. You want this success. You want this to be a success. Regardless of the disappointments or feeling like there's some sort of deception or someone's not being truthful in their communications. Hopeful yet doubtful. You're waiting to see what happens. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Aries? The Hierophant. Two of Cups in reverse. So this could be someone that you're married to. You're possibly going through a bit of a rough patch, but you're still committed. You're still wanting to make something right, bring something back together. You could be wanting to marry someone and you're sort of working towards that higher level of commitment, but it's not quite happening at the moment. Or there's a connection here, but there's tension, or there's been a breakup, or you're distanced at the moment. There's some sort of disharmony, and there's definitely some sort of mistrust here, distrusts. You're questioning someone's commitment to you, Aries, I think is what you're doing. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Aries? The Four of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. There's some sort of change that needs to happen in order to bring something back around, or someone's needing to change, but they're resisting this change, they're resisting this transformation, or there's a fear of change, or they're avoiding this change. Someone is holding back from some sort of change that they need to make, some sort of tower moment that they need to go through. Possibly there is something to do with money. Someone is holding back some sort of money, or there's something about money, control, stability. Someone is holding on to what little stability there is, or what little money there is. There is possibly a connection outside of a marriage. Someone is being seen, possibly. Someone is playing by the rules and someone is not. Why is the Tower here in reverse for Aries? The Eight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is trapped in their mind. Negative thinking, anxiety, worry and fear, possibly about this Tower moment, this change that needs to happen. They're not doing what they need to do in order to bring a new stable beginning. There's someone here that needs to change with regards to money. They're not making the change they need to make in order to have some sort of new stable beginning, or to stabilize, to bring something back to a strong foundation. Why is the Hierophant here for Aries? The Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Something here about persistence. There's a slow energy here, a waiting energy. Someone's getting frustrated or panicking about something that needs to happen here. And someone is waiting and getting frustrated while they're waiting because someone is so resistant to make some change or to commit or to put in some sort of effort. Someone is getting frustrated with waiting. Someone is getting frustrated with why someone is so resistant to making a change. Why is the Two of Cups here in reverse for Aries? The High Priestess in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Someone is kind of... There is some secrecy here. But someone is withholding information. They're keeping things to themselves, or they're not coming forward with some sort of communication, or the communication they come forward with is very questionable, I'm going to say. There's like this, someone's felt betrayed in the past, and then there's kind of this mending, recovery, hope for healing. But someone's still resisting. Like I'm getting this false hope sort of energy. There is definitely some sort of secret connection here. Someone is connected to someone else outside of a existing commitment. Someone is committed, but they're also connected. That's not for all of you. Please take it as it resonates. That is not for everyone. Someone is holding back, being secretive or being defensive, not being clear with their words, their communication. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse for Aries? King of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. There's something here about avoiding conflict. Someone's avoiding conflict, or avoiding a Tower moment, or avoiding making a change that's going to cause some sort of conflict. Someone's made some impulsive decisions in the past that's possibly caused conflicts, and they don't want that to happen again. Someone's trying to keep the peace. There could be some sort of conflict with communication here, not agreeing on something, or crossed wires, misinformation. Someone's holding back on communication. Definitely something about communication here. Questionable communication. Why is the High Priestess here in reverse for Aries? The Page of Wands in the upright. The Five of Swords in the upright. I mean, yeah, you could have children, family with this person, or someone here does have children or family. But there's someone here that's playful, childlike, but they're... They could be somewhat immature. They're very... get excited. But they're very flitty. They're sort of here, there and everywhere. They don't settle their energy. They're very excited, adventurous, or they're very excited. I can't place that energy. I'm going to clarify that Page of Wands in a minute, because there's something trying to come through on that Page of Wands. But it's come out as a clarifier for the High Priestess, so I might not be able to know what that is. Five of Swords, making amends, coming back around, new way of doing things. Yeah, it's like this person, there's someone here that comes back around, makes amends, wants to try again. They come around excited and possibly quite passionate, and they're very unexpected. They sort of pop up and then they disappear again, I'm getting for someone. Eight of Wands in reverse. I just want to see that Eight of Wands in reverse. What's the delay? What's the message on the Eight of Wands for Aries? Please, Spirit. The Tower in the upright. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a change that someone needs to make here, but they're not doing it. They're delaying it. Or they say they're going to make some sort of change and they don't make it. They don't do it. And someone's like been very patient here, waiting for this to happen. But they're getting really bored of waiting. Someone's not doing what they said they're going to do. And like they keep delaying it, or they're holding back community. Like someone's not, they're just not doing what they need to do. And someone's getting really bored and frustrated of waiting for this person to actually do what they say they're going to do. Right, tell me about the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Page of Wands here for Aries? The Hierophant in the upright and the Lovers. There you... I love tarot. I love this. Like I said, there is someone here very passionate, very, you know, playful, childlike, charming, attractive, perhaps it's someone that's younger than you. There's quite an intense kind of connection with them. Quite possibly a physical, casual, sexual connection with them. But there's something about here that someone is already committed or married. But there is also the Lovers in the upright, the Hierophant. There's a decision here that someone needs to make between two. And someone is questioning this Page of Wands. Is this person actually committed to me? Or are they just using me for fun, casual, sexual sort of interest, sexual reasons? Someone here needs to make a choice who they are committed to. Five of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's someone here that can be quite controlling or manipulative. There's someone here that's very clever, but there's someone here that's also quite dependent or being breadcrumbed by someone here. There's someone here who's a bit of a drama queen as well, or someone that's a bit of an attention seeker. They like the attention, they like the attraction, they like the passion, they like the fun, the frolics, but they're not very committed. There's someone here that keeps coming round and sort of trying it again, making amends, reconciling, but someone's getting bored of this, same old, same old. Even the chemistry aspect of it, the sexual aspect of it, that chemistry, that heat, that passion that was once very exciting and enjoyable is now becoming boring. Even the heat is losing, you know, it's dying down basically because someone's just getting bored of the bullshit. Why is the Tower here in reverse now for Aries? Three of Swords in reverse, the Star. Yeah, there's definitely a third party energy here. There's someone that's resisting going through some sort of, there's someone's hopeful yet doubtful. Someone needs to go through an ending and they're resisting doing that. They don't want to go through the heartbreak or this Tower moment that they need to go through. And someone here is healing from some sort of heartbreak but remaining hopeful. Do I need to put these into their suits, Aries? This has been quite a juicy little reading, hasn't it? Let's put them into their suits. Aries, interesting. I have a King and a Queen of Wands here in reverse energy. Now, I am reading for you, Aries, and you are a fire sign, and you are an Aries. You could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There is something here about impulsive behavior. There is something here about being consumed by the fire. There's someone here, now I'm not saying it's you, but or them, I'm just saying there is an energy here of control. Someone likes things to be the way that they like it. I'm not saying it's in a malicious way, but someone likes to control the fire, the heat. This is someone that I'm getting, someone that gives when they want the passion and the heat and the fire and the physical, they come in, but when they don't want it, they turn it off. Once they've had that, they're kind of gone. They control the fire, basically. They're very charming. There's someone here who is definitely in a casual, non-committed kind of connection, and there is someone here that is definitely in a casual, non-committed third-party connection when they're already married or committed to someone else. No judgment. There is a lot of fire energy here, a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, a lot of sexual energy. There is also a choice to be made because there's a choice to be made. I'll just leave it there. Someone's stalling on this choice that needs to be made, and it's leaving someone, yeah, they're hopeful that this person's going to make this decision, and could be you, could be them. Someone's waiting for someone to leave someone else to be with them, basically. This could have been going on for a while, and someone's not making that choice, but they're still coming in for passion and excitement. Or they come in and make amends, they're very charming, or they come in with excuses, Page of Swords in reverse, all talk, no action. Yeah, I'm going to do it, I'm going to leave him, I'm going to do it, let's just have sex and it'll all be good again. That kind of energy, do you know what I mean? I probably need to stop saying that word because YouTube will tell me off, because God forbid you say the word sex. Questionable commitments is what I'm going to title this reading. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Aries, because I'm pretty sure that, well, there's not a lot. I mean, I'm seeing 2 cup cards, 2 of cups in reverse, 5 of cups in reverse. Someone keeps getting disappointed. There's not, perhaps this, this person is more about the passion and the chemistry and the heat, and not so much about emotion, or they just keep disappointing you, or you keep disappointing them. I don't know who it is that's, who you'll know the finer details of what's going on in your life, Aries. Someone's being breadcrumbed, messed about. Someone's getting bored of being messed about. Even the heat's sort of dying down. And it's kind of like, yeah, why are we still doing this sort of thing? So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Aries. Hope it helped you in some way. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck. Best wishes. Lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.